The final part of the transfer show, we're going to talk Manchester United. James, news on Joshua Zirkzee.
Juventus are now pursuing a move for the Manchester United forward. That's according to our colleagues at Sky in Italy. Now, they're exploring the conditions of a potential loan deal for the Netherlands international. We understand there's been no formal contact between the clubs. Whether or not United would sanction a loan without there being any permanent element to that loan, we wait to see. But it doesn't look like he's going to get many first-team opportunities at United this season after they really did revamp their front line last summer.
News of goalkeepers today, two
goalkeepers potentially on their way out. It looks that way anyway. Celta Vigo have agreed a deal with United for the goalkeeper Altay Bayindir, who became second choice when Senna Lummens joined the football club. He'll join on a season-long loan, full wages covered, performance bonuses included in the deal. They also have a £3.5 million option to make that move permanent as well. At the same time, Middlesbrough and Manchester United agreeing a deal for Radek Vitek. He was brilliant on loan at Bristol City last season. A fee up to £40 million with bonuses for Vitek. And United have inserted a very attractive sell-on clause and matching rights to buy him back because they really rate him, but it's felt this is the right point in his career. I spoke to him back in May and he said he wants to be playing first-team football this season and he'll get an opportunity to play for a club that will surely be trying to push for promotion back to the top flight.
Now, they brought a couple of players in, but it seems pretty quiet for United. Is that fair?
I think that is very fair. They needed to revamp their midfield. They've signed two midfielders, perhaps not the big names that United fans were looking for in this transfer window. And there's still a feeling they may be going after a third midfielder, though there's also a thought that Mason Mount has impressed so much in pre-season. Maybe he can play as a deeper midfielder. I know United fans would love to see more signings. On the left-hand side, Lewis Hall, those links are there. Whether Newcastle would sanction another sale in this transfer window, we wait to see. But they were really active last summer, completely revamping that front line, as I say. They're well stocked when it comes to centre-backs. You wonder, will they get one more centre midfielder in on the left-hand side of the pitch? Much will depend on whether Michael Carrick sees Patrick Dorgu as a left winger or a left-back this season.
Yeah, indeed. Michael, news from Rangers.
Yeah, good. This for Rangers, looking for wingers. They've got one. Daisuke Yokota has signed from Hanover. The 26-year-old moved for initial fee of £2.75 million plus add-ons and has signed a 3-year deal with an option. Now, at 4:30, I said he probably won't feature in the Europa League qualifier tomorrow. He was on the plane, so apologies, Rangers fans. And Derek McInnes said tonight he's weighing up whether he might start. Another interesting line coming in from McInnes just now. Nico Raskin, such a key player for Belgium in the World Cup, is available until a bid is accepted. And McInnes is delighted to get a chance to work with him.
Glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
Line from Fulham, James.
Advancing in talks to sign Southampton midfielder Shay Charles. There's been interest from Leeds. They went in with 3 bids, all of them rejected, but it looks like Fulham are set to sign Shay Charles. Deal believed to be worth around £25 million. A serious bit of business for Southampton. We reported that Fulham and Crystal Palace were two of the clubs who were looking to sign Shay Charles. It looked like he was destined for Leeds, but it looks like Fulham are making a real statement of intent. They've signed 2 players already this week and closing in now on the signing of Shay Charles.
Speaking of statements, Coventry, are they spending big?
Not half. What a statement this is. £26 million deal with Nordsjælland to sign Ghana midfielder Caleb Yerekeni, 20 years of age, been given permission to travel to finalise his move to the newly promoted side. And of course, Arsenal Coventry is our first Friday night football.
It is. Crystal Palace, quickly, what's going on there?
Another free agent on his way. Takahiro Tomiyasu is set to sign as a free agent after his spell at Ajax came to an end. He's been training with the club. He's been on their pre-season tour. Another free agent for Pierre Sarge. They are battling with SCR constraints in this transfer window as they try to bolster their squad for Europa League football this season.
Well done. We have galloped through the transfer news this evening. Don't worry.
I also want to share something with you guys on another situation. Lewis Hall, many questions from Manchester United fans. I will tell you more on this situation to clarify what's going on this story in the next videos as well. What I can clarify today, guys, just quickly on this story, as we got many questions, is that at the moment there is nothing close or nothing advanced. There are always many leaks on this one, but on this one there is still nothing close for Lewis Hall to Man United. I will tell you more on this deal in the next videos in order to be more precise and give you more details, but that's the situation. On Newcastle and Arsenal, part of this video as well, remember that Bruno Guimaraes has authorization to
There comes a point in every transfer window when a club has to decide whether to pay for proven quality or keep searching for a cheaper alternative. Manchester United appear to be approaching that moment with Lewis Hall. The Newcastle United defender has emerged as one of the most talked about names on United's shortlist, thanks to his impressive performances in the Premier League, but signing him won't be straightforward. Newcastle see Hall as a key part of their future, meaning United would have to submit an offer that's simply too good to ignore. The biggest obstacle is the transfer fee. Recent reports suggest Newcastle would only consider selling for a figure in the region of £60 million to £70 million, and they have little reason to lower their demands. From Manchester United's side, that means player sales could become just as important as negotiations. Offloading fringe players and creating more room within the budget may be the difference between making a serious bid and watching the deal slip away. The club's recruitment team will also need to convince Newcastle that any offer includes the right balance of guaranteed money and performance-related bonuses. If Lewis Hall eventually walks into Old Trafford, United would be getting far more than just another left-back. His pace, confidence on the ball, intelligent positioning and ability to contribute in both defense and attack make him one of England's brightest young defenders. He loves driving forward with the ball, linking up with wingers and creating overloads in wide areas, while also showing the discipline to recover quickly when possession is lost. Those qualities could give United a completely different dimension on the left side of the pitch. Hall's arrival would also create healthy competition across the squad. Injuries have prevented Manchester United from having consistency at left-back in recent seasons, and bringing in a young player capable of playing week in, week out would provide much-needed stability. His energy would fit the high-intensity football United are trying to build, while his age means the club could be investing in a player who develops into one of the Premier League's best over the next few years. Looking at the situation today, this feels like a transfer that makes football sense, but only if the financial side is handled wisely. Manchester United cannot afford to panic or overpay, especially with other areas of the squad still needing attention. If they can negotiate a reasonable package and Newcastle soften their stance, Lewis Hall could become one of the club's standout signings of the summer. But if the price climbs too high, United may have to move on and pursue another target. What would you do if you were making the decision? Would you pay Newcastle's asking price for Lewis Hall, or would you spend that money elsewhere?